him hurt bad.
Yeah.
Now he's worried. You're cutting. You're hurting. You see? You see? He's not a machine. He's a man.
Welcome film fanatics to Unsung Stars of Cinema, the show dedicated to shining a much-deserved spotlight on the stars, who despite their memorable performances often remain just outside of Hollywood's brightest glow of fame. You're gonna have to go through hell, worse than any nightmare you have ever dreamed, but when it's over I know you will be the one standing. You know what you have to do it. For millions of fans, that line, delivered with a mix of tough love and undeniable wisdom, belonged to one man, Tony Duke Evers. As the stoic, professional trainer who guided both Apollo Creed and Rocky Balboa, Tony Burton was the unwavering pulse of the Rocky films. He was in the corner for every major fight, a constant, grounding presence across all 6 of the series' films. But to only know Tony Burton for his time in the ring would be to miss the extraordinary, multifaceted life of one of Hollywood's most durable and intriguing character actors. His journey from the world of professional boxing to the hallowed halls of cinema is a true story of redemption and resilience. Long before he ever stepped into a movie studio, Anthony Mayburn Burton was a hero in his hometown of Flint, Michigan. He was a gifted athlete from a young age, excelling in both football and boxing. His talent in the ring was undeniable, and he twice won the prestigious Flint Golden Gloves light heavyweight championship in the mid-1950s, a remarkable achievement that put him on the national stage. He briefly pursued a professional boxing career, stepping into the ring for a short but intense stretch in the late 1950s. His professional career ended with a knockout loss to a fighter named Lamar Clark, a man famous for setting a still unbroken record of 44 consecutive knockouts. This experience, however, only solidified his authentic understanding of the sport, and it would later lend a raw credibility to his most famous character. After his professional boxing career came to an end, Burton made some poor choices that led to a difficult chapter in his life. He was sentenced to more than 3 years in a Chino, California prison for robbery. For most, this would be the end of the road. For Burton, it was the beginning of an entirely new path. During his time behind bars, he participated in a therapy program that used acting exercises and a technique called psychodrama. This process, which involves participants acting out past emotional events, became a profound discovery. The exercises helped him not only to find himself but also to realize the immense power of storytelling and performance. As he would later reflect, prison for me was productive. I got myself together and found out who I was and how I could proceed without destroying myself. This newfound purpose and resilience became the cornerstone of his future. After his release, Burton threw himself into his new career, a working actor known for his commanding presence and quiet authority. He made a name for himself as a go-to character actor for tough, no-nonsense roles in some of the most influential films and TV shows of the era. In John Carpenter's 1976 classic, Assault on Precinct 13, he played Wells, one of the prisoners trapped in a police station under siege by a relentless gang. His performance was praised for bringing a mix of fear and fighting spirit to a tense, violent standoff. He also showed his impressive comedic chops in Sidney Poitier's hit comedy Stir Crazy, starring Richard Pryor and Gene Wilder. He was a frequent and welcome face on television, with guest appearances in iconic series like Kojak, The Rockford Files, and Chips. He even appeared in a 1984 episode of The A-Team as a character named Burke, proving his versatility across genres. This was a pattern that would continue throughout his decades-long career. He could be found in a wide variety of film genres, from the psychological horror of The Shining to the fantasy adventure of Steven Spielberg's Hook, where he played Bill Jukes, one of Captain Hook's pirates. On television, his credits were just as diverse, including appearances in the quirky cult classic Twin Peaks as Colonel Riley, the sitcom Amen, and the police drama NYPD Blue. He brought the same sense of authenticity and power to every role, whether he was a supporting character in a major blockbuster or a guest star in a television series. His long list of credits is a testament to his professionalism and his enduring presence in Hollywood. For his 2 short scenes in Stanley Kubrick's 1980 masterpiece, The Shining, Tony Burton was originally only contracted for 1 week. He ended up staying for 6. The reason? Chess. Burton was a skilled chess player, and the famously brilliant and reclusive Kubrick, who had once been a chess hustler in New York, found a worthy opponent in his new actor. Burton once recalled that he was strong enough to give Kubrick a sufficient struggle that the director enjoyed. After beating him in their first game, the two continued to play for weeks. Of course, it is as Tony Duke Evers that Tony Burton is best remembered. In the original Rocky, he was Apollo's trainer, a man of quiet confidence who could deliver a line with the force of a punch. The classic quote, "He doesn't think it's a damn show, he thinks it's a damn fight," perfectly captured his character's pragmatism. But his character's evolution was what truly made him iconic. After Apollo's tragic death in Rocky IV, Duke transcended his original role, becoming a mentor and father figure to Rocky himself. It was a poignant tribute to his loyalty to his old friend. In the climactic fight against Ivan Drago, his passionate words were pure fire. "You see? You cut him. You hurt him. You see? He's not a machine. He's a man." He returned to the role in the 2006 film Rocky Balboa, a final reunion that saw him back in Rocky's corner, coaching his friend for one last run. He appeared in all 6 films in the franchise, a remarkable feat that solidified his place as the heart of the series. Tony Burton's life was a testament to the power of a second act. He was an athlete who found his true calling after a fall from grace. He was a character actor whose face became as famous and beloved as the leading men he supported. Whether he was training a champion, facing down a ghost, or simply sharing a game of chess with a legendary director, Tony Burton's presence was always felt. He passed away on February 26, 2016, but his legacy lives on in every one of his roles, and forever in the corner of 2 of cinema's greatest champions.